Hey guys, happy Tuesday. This is Mrs. Eckerd. This week we are working on adding fluently. When you add fluently, that means you are able to add really quickly. And you don't have to think about it a lot. You're able to come up with the answer pretty easily. And so I'm going to show you how to play a game that can help you do that. I'm using cards, but you can use anything with numbers. So you can even make your own cards out of paper that just have the number and maybe a picture if you want it. But today we are working on adding 2 6. So what I'm going to do is flip over my first card and I'm going to put it right here. And so I see 3. And I want to be able to think in my head really quickly, 3 plus what equals 6. So the easiest strategy to use here, if you don't know it right away in your head, is counting on. So I know 3, 4, 5, 6. That shows me that 3 plus 3 equals 6. So I'm going to write my equation in now. 3, and then I figured out that 3 more makes 6. Now we want you, even though we're adding fluently, we're going quickly, we want you to still show us how you figured that out in your head. So I might have said, I see 3 diamonds. And now I'm going to go count on, just like I did with my finger. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So when you're working this week, we want to see you still work out the problem. We want you to try to solve it in your head and then show us what you saw in your head to help us solve that problem. Let's look at a different one. So we are still working on 6. Now I'm going to take my deck of cards. I'm going to flip over the next one. Oh, 5. Okay. So 5 plus something equals 6. 5, and I'm going to count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see that 5 plus 1 equals 6. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in. 5 plus 1 equals 6. And this time I'm going to use tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which leaves me with 1. So this week when you're working, please make sure that you try to solve it in your head and then you work out in your space how you solve that problem. So since we can't be there with you to see you work it out in your head, you can show us how you did it. Another fun way you can play this, if you have a sibling or a mom or a dad that can help you, is you're playing to 6. So someone can flip over the card. We just did 5. Let's do something else. Somebody can flip over the card and you see 2. And the first person to say the number that adds together with 2 to make 6 gets to keep the card. So if I'm playing, I might flip it over. I see 2 and I go 4. And if I say it first, I get to keep the card. And we move on to the next one. 2 again. Let's do a different one. 5. And whoever I'm playing with, if they say 1 first, they get to keep the card. It's a great way to practice adding to 6. It's not something you have to do, but it's a fun little game if you need something to do. We miss you all so much. I hope you're having a great week, and we will see you soon. Bye.